Hello, welcome back to Operation Crypto and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be having a look into Chainlink. We'll have a look at some of the basic fundamentals about a project, have a look at some historic stats, and then we'll have a look into a little bit of a price prediction and possible entry prices going forward. So if you're interested in this, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and let's crack on. To start with, let's take a look at the front page of our website, and then let's just give a little explanation to what Chainlink actually is. So on the front page here we have your smart contracts connected to real world data, events and payments. The Chainlink network provides reliable tamper-proof inputs and outputs for complex smart contracts on any blockchain. So digging into that, what is Chainlink going to be used for? So Chainlink is a decentralized oracle system. Since the creation of Ethereum and the increasing use of decentralized applications in 2017, smart contracts have gradually proved their utility. The applications are diverse, affecting finance, insurance, governance methods, and much more. New types of applications are emerging, hosted on public blockchain networks, mostly on Ethereum. They are open to all, auditable, censorship resistant, flawlessly running 24 hours a day, and can hold their transfer value in the form of cryptocurrencies or digital assets, tokens. While the execution of these autonomous contracts is predictable and unavoidable, there are weaknesses for functions that require data external to the blockchain. Moving on to how it possibly works. So first of all, it is required to install a software called Chainlink Core, which is used to communicate with Ethereum blockchain and to distribute and schedule tasks between oracles. Companies that need it offer payments in Link, the Chainlink token, so that Oracle provides the data necessary for the proper work of their smart contracts. For a single request, several oracles will be requested. Each of these oracles will use different data sources to provide a result that will be written on the blockchain. In order to avoid problems of collusion or cheat, users of the Chainlink Oracle system can ask their request to be processed only by oracles that have staked Link tokens. These oracles choose the price of the data they provide and will earn more links as they process a large number of requests. However, if the data they propose does not correspond to a majority of other oracles, not only are they not paid, but they lose the links they have staked. Moreover, a reputational system exists through which the Customer Smart Contracts Manager can rate the quality of the data provided by oracles. These different systems should be resulting reliable data sources that are difficult to falsify. As a result, the Link token provides the necessary economic incentive for each party to perform its tasks correctly. And just moving slightly down the website just to have a look at some of the other points on here. So we have a nice diagram here saying that you can connect any external API, easily connect smart contracts to the data sources and APIs they need to function. And also at the other end, send payments anywhere. Send payments from your contract to bank accounts and payments networks. It's a good process that I've built in here, and as you can see further down here, we have some people who've used the Link network and their reviews on it, and it's quite in-depth reviews there, and it's very good. So smart contracts require end-to-end reliability. Smart contracts provide the ability to execute tamper-proof digital agreements, which are considered highly secure and highly reliable. In order to maintain contracts' overall reliability, the inputs and outputs that the contract relies on also need to be secure. Chainlinks provide a reliable connection to external data that is provably secure end-to-end, and that's the key point there, secure end-to-end. Everything in cryptocurrency now is, can you hack it, can you break it? If it's secure end-to-end, that's a key point that you need to take note of, and what the people using it need to make sure is it's actually working correctly and you're going to have that security in place. So let's move across to Coinmarketcap and have a look at some of the basic stats. So we're currently ranked number 13 out of all cryptocurrencies. You You can see the website link there. That's what I started off on the video. So current market cap is $1.3 billion with a token price of $3.73. Total supply of Link is 1 billion, and currently in circulation we have 350 million Link. Moving down to some of the historic stats. The all-time high we had $4.95, which was in March this year, so that's 2 months ago, quite recently. And an all-time low, that's towards the beginning of a project. What I want to have a look at next is the Explorer. Is it going to work on here? Yes, it is. So here we have all the current transfers. Again, we have a total supply 1 billion Link. Current holders 137,738 Link addresses which are currently holding the token. If we go into the holders, so we see number 1 is holding 350 million of a token, that's 35% of the supply. And then the following 2 accounts hold, so Binance 66 million on there, and then moving down with several addresses. I've not looked into these yet because this is just a basic video, but some of these will be the team's holdings as there. Further info, so if you need to find the contract details, if you're going to add them to, for example, Engine or your MyEffort wallet, you can find the contract details there and the decimal places. So let's have a look at some charts over on TradingView. So currently looking at Chainlink versus USD Tether on the Binance chart. As you can see, the all-time high was back up here. Let's just confirm. Yeah, that was a 4th of March we hit the all-time highs, and then after that we had a big taking profit scenario. So where we dumped from just under $5 all the way down to $1.30. That was, God, you wouldn't want to be in there when that dropped. But if you got out up here, then you're laughing. But let's have a look at some potential prices we can buy in, and then some potential predictions going forward for this token. So we're currently on a bit of a retracement. Nothing's happened really with the Bitcoin halving. We were expecting a dump. It's still early days. It only happened last night, so I think going forward you're going to be getting quite a bit of downside going the next few months. So let's have a look at some entry points we could have. So what we'll do, we'll take this top wick here that we had recently when we were at 9th of May. Let's chart what's going on with my chart here. Yeah, and then we'll drop that 618 to that wick when we went down the other day. So potential buying in prices, I'm going to target around $2.70 and $2.30, but we could go a lot lower. What we're thinking with Bitcoin, we could touch back down to 5k, and if that drops down 5k, everything's going to follow. This has been kind of following Bitcoin's rally recently, so I wouldn't be expected to drop further down. If you could get in around $1.50, that would be one hell of a buy. Back down towards these levels that were hit in March once we had that huge retracement. Personally, I've been buying around $2.50 before that pump. I've not sold any. I'm holding for the future for an investment purpose. So what I'm looking to do next is try and accumulate these bags. I'm going to set some orders. It looks low, but I think it's quite achievable. Around $2. I'm going to reserve some USDT. I'm going to reserve some Tether. If we do drop down here, there's a very big chance we can, but it all depends on what Bitcoin does, and it seems to be the driving force at the minute in crypto. So whatever that does, everything else seems to be following. Moving on to some predictions potentially going forward for the future. So what I want to do is draw a Fibonacci on again, but I want to take this top wick. Let's just drop that 618 on there, and then let's zoom out and see where the Fibonacci is showing us up this way. So these are some key levels up here. So $7, that is quite a considerable amount higher than the all-time high that we had in March. But we need to remember it's a fairly new project. This project did not go through the bull run of 2017. The top 20, the top 50 on Coinmarketcap at that time saw some exponential rises, and if you look further up here, some of these targets are not out of the question in my opinion. If you can get in at around $1 or $2 and it's going up to 16. That's one hell of a percentage, right? Let's just draw it on with a price range. So if we say, for example, we'll look at getting in at $2.20, and then I don't think we're going to go that high in the short term or long term. Well, potentially if you looked at Bitcoin after the last couple of halvings, it went up 3,000%. But let's be conservative, and over the next year, potentially 18 months, this is what I think we could see. Only in my opinion, but 431% in a bull run is nothing major. It can. I'm being very conservative here. We could fly a lot higher, but we need to wait and see what goes on after the post halving now. So we need to see where Bitcoin goes over the next 6 months. Potentially could get some really low prices and some great investment opportunities. So that's just a little insight from me where we could potentially buy and some potential targets going forward. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Please make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel, because I'll be definitely doing a lot more videos on Link in the future. So thanks, guys. I'll catch you later.